just getting back in line and getting baptized again. More people need to hear this story. More people need to understand that for a simple process crime, a citizen of this country could be exposed to some serious time, life-changing time, life-ruining time, and behind that. I don't know if we got Dexter back, not, but Rob or Shell, he is back? All right, I'll turn it over to Dexter.
With the Second Amendment, but they're interested in common sense gun control. We no longer have to guess what they mean. This is what they mean. What they did to me is what they mean. That's their agenda. And that's your agenda for all of you in every state, not just New York. And so it's really important to, forgetting about my case for a second, it's really important to understand that conservatives, constitutionalists, people who get it have to fight these people everywhere, in every state, in every election, right? All this stuff matters. So, I hope people. One of the things I hope people will take away from hearing this stuff, hearing me talk, and hearing my good friends talk about my case, is that, for example, we need to try to change more hearts and minds. We need to try to inflict more electoral damage on Democrats. We need to, get out there and vote in every state, every election, next year's midterm elections, and people need to get out there and make their presence felt with their votes, and that's just critically important. You cannot allow your rights to be taken away and to receive privileges in return. That's always and everywhere a terrible, terrible bargain. So that's kind of where I stand. The problem, I know, a lot of people, get outraged when they hear about my case. They hear about the sentence that was handed down. Well, yeah, that sentence was a bad thing. But the problem with my case is not the sentence. The problem with my case is that it was ever a case in the first place. Right? And the question we're facing is really a very simple question. Does the Second Amendment protect the right to keep their arms privately in your own home as a law-abiding citizen? If it doesn't, then, as far as I'm concerned, the Second Amendment is a dead letter. But I think it does, and I think we do too, and so that's what we have to fight. So, there you have it.
You know what? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I wasn't watching the hands.
Well, it kind of looks like he's put it down, but Zachary, go ahead.
What's up, guys? I'm going to say what you up to, guys. I'm back home in Tennessee now. I'm going to say hi.
Hopefully you guys can hear.
Say hi to everybody.
This is literally the most sloppiest way for me to share this stream.
What's up, man?
But I wanted to.
What's up, Shell Shock?
Tennessee is one of those states I have to visit when I get out of here. Tennessee is one of the many states I have to visit on my spiritual pilgrimage when I get out of here.
New Hampshire first, brother.
Come on.
New Hampshire first, brother. New Hampshire first.
New Hampshire first. Yes, sir.
We got to get some black guys up here. We are the whitest state in the country, dude. We gotta get some. We gotta get some.
I thought that was Utah.
No.
You ain't black.
Utah,
Can-
I mean, New Hampshire first, motherfucker. New Hampshire first.
Can I ask a real quick question of Dexter?
Go ahead.
Really quick, Dexter. I think for those who have not been through this hellacious process that you have been through, what was your biggest surprise going through this? I mean, what sort of ideas did you have about the justice system that were totally blown away through this?
I can't think of any ideas I had about the justice system that were totally blown away before this happened, because I always knew the justice system was broken. Um, uh, you know, yeah, nothing about the justice system really surprised me. I was a little bit surprised that you had to pay for your transcripts. That was a shock. Thing I didn't know that like you don't just get the court documents when the state takes you to trial. You have to pay thousands of dollars for your own transcript. I didn't know that. That was a bit of a shock. Um, uh, um, you know what surprised me? This is not necessarily about the justice system itself. It surprised me how little racial animosity I saw in prison. Among inmates. Even before I got here, I was in Elmira State Prison for what they call long-term reception. It's just a processing stage, and you see movies about prison life, and there's like all the black guys are in one section, and they're like giving harsh looks to all the white guys to another section. They're giving harsh looks to all the Mexicans and other Hispanic prisoners with another section. And when I was at Elmira, guys chopping it up, walking around, talking, sharing a laugh, talking shit, what have you, in the yard, working out together, busting each other's chops. I was surprised at that, pleasantly surprised. But yeah, there's nothing really about the look, I've got so much work to do when I get out of here.
And I agree with you, by the
So I'm gonna, my reach just isn't quite big enough to make this worthwhile. Plus, I noticed I have like a 16-second delay from what's actually happening to getting to you. So if you're gonna watch this, if it is still, what is it? We're the 9th, this evening of the 9th. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry. Jump over to my X account. There's a link to the actual broadcast. You can hear the music live. You guys are awesome.